I was gonna be like, I didn't get told for someone else.
No,
Oh,
you don't
shit.
say.
Bitch.
Trying to get out of it.
All right, guys. Well,
Yeah,
we have 1 minute or less.
I'm lost. You have to teleport me.
How'd you get lost?
I'm stuck in the spawn, so I'm judge.
I don't know where the hell I am. I'm in some village.
This game.
I'm changing the.
Quests. And
God.
Okay.
You know the heart. Okay, so the title that you put does not sound very appropriate. Like.
All right, did we change the title on the stream, by the way?
No.
No, I'm changing it right now.
Okay.
Oh, Tasha Hart
Someone
plays
sent
with
the link of
guys.
the stream. Can someone send the link of the stream so I could send this?
Yeah. I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
Whoa. my face is on the stream.
Yep. Hi, guys. What's going on? Welcome to the Crafting Table Podcast. We're just getting set up here, so just bear with us for a momento.
Yes. I know. I'm sexy. I didn't even realize that I was on the like I just got on and like oh
Starting strong, guys. We're starting strong.
I know.
We always start strong. So if you haven't been here before, this is the Crafting Table Podcast. We're here every week at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And this is the first time that we are streaming live on Join Team Bruno, the community channel, and this is going to be our new home.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Did you change?
Throwing it out there, I beat Sam to the liver.
Oh, Sam! Come on!
Dude,
I
you're getting
said I was gonna do it.
Are you going to do it at the end?
Yeah.
No, he's
Yeah.
not.
I'll do it at the end.
Forget.
Well, can somebody teleport me, please?
Alright,
Side note, I love
I'll
this
teleport you
Pocahontas
here in 2
skin.
Oh, crap, I think I just screwed that up. No, hold on.
Screwed what up?
OBS, hold on.
No.
Nope,
OBS.
it's alright. It's all good. It's okay. We're good. We're
Sam
still
needs
good.
a face cam for his sexy face. Sam doesn't want to reveal his face to the world, even though, well, at least me and you know how he looks. Oh, Sam knows how, or Double knows how you look. Sam.
What?
Somebody
who else
posted a
have you
picture of him
shown?
on Twitter. Somebody and I commented on it, but then they deleted it or something.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Yeah, his girlfriend.
And then,
She
and
does
then
that,
I
and
noticed.
I'm like, hey. Because I know for a fact, White Boy is gonna retweet that. And what did I see? White Boy retweeted. Son of a bitch.
And then when I commented on it, he was like, "What are you talking about?"
Because I wanted it to seem like there was no picture.
What is good, Shadowhawk and Chris? How y'all doing this evening?
What the
So
hell?
y'all are in the chat.
Got some
and I-
creepy
Why is
shit.
on-
I got
Door.
for all of y'all who are looking at me tossing something up. I got this little like Sensi bag thingy, and it smells good. So I'll probably be huffing this like.
No, don't be
That's
huffing nothing.
Wait,
Don't be
White
huffing
Boy.
it.
White Boy.
What?
Who else knows what I look like?
I do. I do now.
Beta.
hmm
Okay,
And then she made her
Beta.
face private, so I couldn't see it no more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too late.
I had no part in that.
Creepy laugh.
Mwah.
I can
Alright,
make a
so-
creepy laugh.
How's everyone doing in Wait Boy? You didn't introduce our special guest yet.
I haven't got a chance to.
Oh my
Y'all
goodness.
been talking the whole damn time.
Well,
Alright,
that's
so-
what this podcast is all about.
Okay, so in the call we have on 553, which is my co-host. We got Akasha Hart in the call with us. We got our another co-host, S-Man Sam, who had been promoted last week. If you guys weren't attending last week, he got promoted, and he's really happy about that.
Yeah.
We have Robot Zapper in the call with us again from last week, and we also have my close friend, Pokey Artist, in the call. Say what's up, man.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
What's going on there, Pokey Artist?
I thought he wasn't gonna say anything for a second.
Yeah, it was like real quick. I was like, man, please don't.
No, we
Yeah,
we always have
You're on
that
the
delay.
Podcast, Poke Artist, that's so cool. Here's a wooden sword.
A wooden
you got a
sword.
And here, as a special guest, you get another one for free.
Oh, that's nice.
With that catnip, it does kind of look like catnip, to be honest. But it's like
Looks like tea.
it's the Sensi like it's really weird because actually I think I stole this from one of my friends. It was in his elephant's ass.
What?
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 Because he had a stuffed animal that had like a Sensi pouch in it, and I think this is the Sensi pouch that was in it. It smells good.
And you're sniffing on it.
Yeah.
Oh no,
It
it's a
was
pig invasion! Holy crap!
Big invasion. Hold on. Whoa.
Baby
Minecraft
pig.
pickup line.
Baby piggy.
Get ready for some lag if you haven't had it
Get ready
yet.
for Minecraft pickup line.
What
I just-
the balls?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I wasn't
but-
even on Minecraft. I'm watching.
Yeah, I just like
the
look
chat.
back. I'm like, oh god.
What? Who did this?
The door's
You
still
did.
open.
I
I
was
did
about to
it.
make a really bad joke in at On Fire's
I was
expense.
going
Never
to
mind.
too. I was gonna say, hey, is like a pickup line. Hey, you're a pig on a saddle. What are we waiting for?
I can't
But
kill
nope.
him. Hi.
A pig up line?
Up.
Pick up.
Yeah,
I think it
no,
would be funnier
a
if it was
pig
a
up
pig up
line.
line.
It's a pig up line.
Yep.
Look at the pigs sitting in the chairs like they're doing
I know
the
he done
podcast.
took my chair. I can't even sit or nothing.
All right,
I
guys.
didn't know if
Give
that was
up.
white boy or not. I couldn't tell the difference.
Well, that's it for us. Our new
Heck.
co-host, Pig 1, Pig 2, and Pig 3 are going to take over the podcast for us for the rest of the
Yep. See
day.
you guys.
Yep,
I'm
it looks
out.
like-
Probably be more entertaining anyway.
Oh wow. Thanks. Confidence in our work here.
He's hiding under the fucking table.
All right, so what's so special about our special guest tonight?
He has Pokey in his name.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all? Well, that's not good.
What kind of content do you make, Pokey Artist?
I'm restarting gaming content on the consoles such as PS3 and Xbox 360.
What kind of like gaming content you could do? Like Let's Plays.
Let's plays on anime and fighting games in general.
Yeah.
That would be
So
a correct
things
let's
like Naruto and Tekken Revolution, for example.
Oh, Double says that you betrayed him. Apparently. I don't know why.
I don't know how. Why have I betrayed?
Probably because you're on the podcast.
Yeah.
Double's just crazy, okay?
I've been trying to get him on the podcast for like I think since we started it, at least to be a special guest. Like he'll be in the chat, but he refused to get in the call. I'm gonna put him in the call.
Did
Oh,
you
why?
change the title?
I changed the title.
I don't know about that. Did you
I
Because
change
still
it?
swear
see
to
me-
God.
Did you change it twice though?
Yeah, because I still see what.
Because
Hold on.
Twitch doesn't like to change it the first time because it logs you
I'll
out.
put in the chat. I will put in the chat proof that I changed the damn title.
I'm looking right at it.
Didn't change it.
I mean, Minecraft part's correct so far.
Yes.
Look
that's
in the
only
chat.
part
Look
that's
at the guys
correct.
in the chat, and it's proof that I changed it.
Mm-mm.
Look it.
Shadow says you
You-
didn't change
You
it.
didn't change it.
I changed it.
Yeah,
I
it's
refreshed
okay.
like 3 times.
It's alright. Every time I go to change the stream, it always reverts back to it, and then you have to do it a second time, and then it will
And
stick.
then it signed me out of Twitch.
Yes, that's what it does. So, did anyone get topics for this evening, by the way? Because I totally did not.
My topics are
Well-
rehashed from the ones I've had previously.
I
So
have one.
You're just
that,
going to rehash them?
Well, like I've had them for a long time.
Like he hasn't actually gotten to discuss them yet.
Oh, okay. Well, then go ahead. Take it away.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
What me? I always
Yeah,
start.
no.
No,
go
you
ahead.
don't always start. Go
I
ahead.
started last week. I started the week.
So what? Why are you going to complain about it?
Because I don't like starting,
All right.
No.
So
and I
you'll
don't like
go-
ending.
you want to go back
Start.
to intern?
No,
Okay. Well, then get going.
come on.
That's your only option.
Okay, fine. Okay, so
All right.
sometimes Nintendo is in the news, as some of you may know,
Well,
and they were in
they
were in the
They're a
news.
gaming company, bro. I think they'd be in the news every once in a while. Just saying.
They were in the news again because they announced that the Wii U, as you all know, is not doing very well.
Yeah.
But they say that one game in particular can totally reverse the sales of one console. And I want you guys to guess which game they are talking about.
I can't
Super
guess.
Smash
Though.
Bros.
What was that,
Why
Pope?
can't you? Oh,
I
that's right.
can't
White Boy
guess.
can't
Super-
guess.
I can't guess. I already know what it is.
Super Smash Bros.
It's not Super Smash.
on the Mario Kart 8.
Okay, Mario. Yeah, you got it. Actually, Mario Kart 8 is the game that they are thinking is going to turn the Wii U sales around.
Well, I mean, Mario Kart's had success in the past.
Yes, and that's. But do you think that it'll be the same again? Because the only reason I think Mario Kart 7 or whatever the one last was for the Wii sold so well is because the Wii didn't really have a lot of titles to begin with anyway that people really wanted to play. And for those of you who don't know, Mario Kart 7 sold about 34 million copies, I think it's somewhere around there. So do you think that that Mario Kart 8 will repeat the success for Nintendo?
I'm gonna say it probably will, just for the mere fact that it's always been a top seller. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to bring Nintendo back onto the map, but I mean, it will definitely help them. But one game can't do it all. That's just my opinion.
Well, Double actually just mentioned in the chat, well, that's not necessarily the truth, because apparently, from what he says, I don't know if this is necessarily factual or not, but he said Mario Kart turned the 3DS around. Because apparently the 3DS wasn't having very good sales, and when they released Mario Kart on the 3DS, it sold pretty well.
Really? That's
Animal
surprising,
Crossing helped a lot. He says Animal Crossing helped a lot more than Mario Kart 7, but Mario Kart actually 7, Mario Kart 7 actually turned it around. Like, the sales.
Yeah, because it was a shit ton of sales.
Well, it's to be the same thing, for the Wii U. If people are wanting to play Mario Kart 8, they're gonna have to get it on the Wii U. So that means they have to go out and buy the console.
But like, if they don't already have it, that's the thing. If they don't already have the Wii U, the reason that Mario Kart sold so much is because people had Wii's and they just didn't have anything to play, and then they saw that Mario Kart was coming out.
Okay,
so do you think that they will buy Wii U's for that?
Go ahead.
I was saying, I don't have a Nintendo Wii U, but I will be getting one purely for Mario Kart 8 and Super Smash Bros. So in that sense, it will make me want to buy the console.
There you go, right there. You have firsthand. He's gonna buy the console because of those.
Unfortunately, it's not enough to make me want to buy another console. After the first Wii, and how quickly I saw it die, it's just doesn't give me much hope. I mean, I love Nintendo as a company, and they've always put out some really great titles, especially when I was a kid. I mean, that was the gaming console to have when I was little. And then it went to Sega, and then I love Sega, and then it went to PlayStation, and then I love PlayStation. I've played them all, just not these newer ones, and I probably won't, just for the mere fact that, to me, the cost, even though they're starting to bring down the console prices, it's still, for the average consumer, $3.99 or $4.99 is way too pricey, and I mean, I'd pay $100 or maybe $150 for the Wii U.
Isn't that the price for it?
I think it's $199.
Oh.
At $200, I think is for the price for it right now. But I mean, we've only seen a price drop as far as I know. There might have been a price drop for the Wii U, but as far as I know, there's only been a price drop for the Xbox One. So you never know. I mean, if you give it maybe another 6 months to a year, they may end up. They're probably. I mean, they will. Of course, they're going to eventually. Drop down the Wii U.
The price for the PlayStation 4 actually went up in Canada because of Oh, thanks. Well, never mind then.
Sorry.
Jeez.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is, but the PlayStation 4 is just $400 generally, and I got it on release date, so I got it cheaper than people will now. I think it went up to like $450, $70. I don't know. Double in the chat could probably.
Well, Double says that Mario Kart and Smash Brothers will turn the Wii U around. He thinks, or Patcher thinks that they will stay in last, but will do well for those two games.
Yeah, they definitely will. I mean, that's why I said last time. I think I said last podcast that I'm sick and tired of people talking like, oh, the Wii U's like the inferior console and stuff like that. They even said it. They're not in the clan wars. They're doing what they want to do. They're providing the content and, the entertainment for the people that they've always been creating it for, kids and stuff like that. They've never been, all about graphics or all about anything like that to, get, the adult audience or anything. So, I don't know. I wouldn't count them out. I think, they will turn it around when they get some of the, next, they get the Smash Bros. Out, and they also get, the Mario Kart out, and the next Zelda too. I mean, you can't count that out. Those are three big title sellers that will, probably sell this console.
That's what I thought at first, actually, when they said that the Wii U had a game that was going to turn their console around. I mean, yeah,
I would have thought it would have been Zelda too.
I thought they were talking
Zelda
about Zelda.
But like I said, those are the three games on the console that everybody wants because they're. I mean, I can't really think of any other exclusives besides, I guess, Mario Party maybe.
there's a few unknown Pokemon games that are coming out, specifically
For the
a
Wii U?
fighting one. There was a teaser quite a while back with two Pokemon facing each other, similar to fighting games, and it's supposedly being worked on by Namco.
Mm.
So,
Well, I mean,
There's
it's
a
only time will
few-
tell.
but it's another exclusive that I'll purely get consoles for the exclusives. I mean, I only got a PlayStation a few months ago for a number of exclusives.
PlayStation 3 or
PlayStation 3, yeah.
Yeah.
There's around 10 games, and it took this long for me to get one purely because I had
Really?
I
On
had
fire?
360.
that's how you put
I had
that.
a 360 beforehand. So
Well,
I think it's all about exclusives.
Yeah, definitely.
It's always
I mean,
about exclusives. But
Especially
to
in
me,
Nintendo's case.
to me, exclusives, eventually
the
they
point,
end up
that's-
opening up to other consoles too, don't they?
Yeah, I'd say so. A lot of games nowadays. Kingdom Hearts
Yeah.
is coming out.
No, I don't have a Wii U.
No, it's a waste. of
No.
Oh!
oh, what happened to the stream? On fire, we're offline.
Oh.
It's the sign he put
Nope.
down. It had some connection with the stream.
I lost connection
Oh, we're
for a
back.
second there. For whatever reason, we lost connection, but we're back up.
What you guys miss is probably my diss against Nintendo.
I like Robot. I like him. I like this kid.
Well,
Yeah. Go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, yeah, I wouldn't count them out. We've still got quite a few. Because I mean, just look at it. How long was the PlayStation 3 and Xbox, or the Xbox 360 and the Wii? How long were they surviving? Was it 7 years before new consoles built?
Something like that.
Yeah. So I mean, it's we still got a long time, and I really do think the lifespan of these next two, this generation of console gaming will probably be even longer than 7 years. Maybe 10, you never know. So, I mean, they've got time to get their shit straight. So,
Well, with Nintendo, when did the actual Wii come out? I said the actual Wii.
2005?
2005. Yeah, 2005, I'd say.
Okay, I'm looking at it.
I have no idea.
November 19th, 2006. So when did the Wii U come out? Like, when did that separation come out?
About 1 or 2 years ago. Yeah.
Double says, look at the PS3 in its first 3 years, Sam. I don't remember.
What
but,
about
but I'm guessing that means that because they didn't do so hot in sales and stuff. I'm guessing that's what he means by it. My topic was the recent rumor about the streaming service that we are using currently right now. How does everybody feel about whether, like, if this is not just a rumor, and what I'm talking about is the whole Google or YouTube, whatever you want to call it, buying up Twitch. Like, how does everybody feel about that? Do you think it could be? I mean, for me, I believe it could be potentially disastrous. But I also do believe that it could, it could. There's benefits to it as long as they don't touch it. They just give money and they don't touch it. I think we'll be doing fine.
I just hope that they don't add Google Plus to it.
No,
That's what
yeah.
everyone's saying.
Yeah, no, I don't believe that they're really going to do much other than help run it. I mean, essentially, Twitch is a great platform on its own at this time. I mean, they do have some minor bugs here and there that maybe YouTube or Google can help fix, but I don't think that they're going to touch it too much because it's already generating enough revenue to keep them happy. I don't think they're going to integrate Google Plus. I don't think they're going to integrate anything else. The only thing that they may do is utilize its technology for bettering their stream on their website.
But then why wouldn't they just? I mean, that's what
Why?
That's what everyone was saying when Google bought YouTube, that they were going to leave it the hell alone. And how many changes have we seen over just this last year? I mean, we've had 6 different layout changes. The comment
Well, I
section
wouldn't
is
say that much.
retarded. I mean, it's just there's been so many changes. That's why I love Google. I do support their products, and I do support of course the search engine, because and I support them by using Google Chrome. But it's just at the same time, I don't know, man. I'm really skeptical about if they can keep their hands out of it and just leave it the hell alone and not touch it, then I think it will be fine. But if they start messing with it and trying to, make it how they want it rather than how the community wants it, then it's going to end up just like how YouTube is. A lot of us are complaining. Why I think at the end of every video I say, if you want to share this on Facebook and Twitter and Google Plus, if you use that shitty service, yeah, Google Plus maybe not necessarily be a shitty service, but it's the fact that we were forced upon it. And I don't know. I just think there's
nobody likes change. Nobody likes change. That's the thing about that. Google Plus is a really good resource if you know how to use it properly. Just like Reddit is a really good. Stop sniffing that. All right. So just like Reddit is a really good resource if you know how to use it properly. Like my incidents with Reddit, I've made some mistakes and came out big time. But in the end, it didn't really... I mean, it benefited me to an extent. But nonetheless, Google Plus is definitely a good platform, although I do hear that they're starting to slow down the development of it.
I heard that too.
But
Google,
go ahead.
I think Google, after they forced it on YouTube, they got a ton of hate for it. I think they're going to stop forcing it upon people.
No, it's for right now. It's locked in. As long as you are a YouTube creator or you have a YouTube account, you're going to get a Google Plus page.
When did Google buy YouTube? Does anybody know that off the top of their head?
Remember?
I think it was 2010, something like that.
Whenever the yellow subscriber button vanished.
Let's see here.
Fact checker.
It was bought on 2006.
Yes, that's what I'm
October
saying.
9th.
I think I heard that somewhere that it was 2006. That's really early on, and to be honest, it's become what it is today basically because of them.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just because, they left it alone for so long, and then it just seems like
No,
slowly but surely.
they've always had their hand in it. They've always had their hand in it, white boy.
Every good thing, every bad thing,
I don't know. It just seems like they don't listen to the community, and I think that's what a lot of companies, not just Google, not just YouTube, not just Twitch.
See, this is a really good debate because it's not the fact that they don't listen to the community. I think that they do listen. It's just they don't know how to implement it properly yet. People wanted a better commenting system. People wanted to have the ability to do live streaming on YouTube. Mm-hmm. They gave us that, although the commenting system just didn't work out as they thought it would. As it was tested out to be. It made things worse and more complicated. Then
they should have just tested it out on a few, offered it, rather than just, okay, here, boom, now you get to, this is what it's going to be like. And then it's, our first month, it's all garbage.
In the tech world, that, they can do as many tests as they can, and it can be perfect. But once you go and release it to a large platform like YouTube, it's bound to have issues, and that's with any type of thing. You test, say I went to go build a brand new infrastructure network for a huge business. I would test it on 10 PCs first to make sure that the servers are going to work and everything else, and then open it up to the rest of the company. You're going to have problems no matter what. So everybody expects everything to be perfect right away, and it's just not going to happen.
I'm not saying right away, but how long ago has the Google integration happened, and we're still having issues with it?
Yeah.
A lot of people are having issues with the same issue we're having with Twitch right now, where it was I changed the title and then it didn't change it and then it kicked me off. People are still complaining about having the issue with getting logged out every time. Well, I get it every day, and it's frustrating as hell. It just seems like there's a lot of things that are simple fixes that they should fix. That since Google does own YouTube, it doesn't seem like they're focusing on YouTube anymore. They're just focusing on directly towards Google Plus, and it's nobody wants your service. Some people do, but focus on the YouTube. Just focus on YouTube. Fix what you have instead of trying to build something when something else is still broke.
Anybody else got any comments on this? This is a pretty good hot topic.
The only thing I don't like, and it's totally not about the Twitch thing. The only thing I don't like about the integration of Google Plus right now with YouTube is I think you guys know this, but I put my videos out on Google Plus, what are they called? Community pages, I think. Mm-hmm. And what that does is also puts that link or whatever, that comment on the video. Yeah. And I don't like that. And I think you can probably change that. You can probably say I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, 'cause
but
it
I
does
think
look
that should
like
just
it's
not be an
spam.
automatic thing. Yeah, it looks ridiculous.
Yeah, I did see that on a couple of videos that like every time you share it in a community, it's like spammed all over like your comments.
Yeah, it is.
So like you have 8 comments and they're all you.
Yeah, and I'm
It's
like,
like,
what the
well-
hell? Yeah, it doesn't come up as a comment though. Like it still says 0 if there's nobody else commenting.
Well, that's the smart system there, but I'm not
Yeah,
trying
but
to.
still shoot everybody else.
I'm not
I
trying
think it'll
to.
just show up.
I'm not trying to make them look any better. I'm just trying to give you a little bit different perspective on how to look
Give
at
them
this.
the benefit of the doubt kind of thing.
You got to give them the benefit of the doubt. I mean, these guys are geniuses. I mean, they gave us the best of the internet. You know, they're still
Yeah.
giving us the best of the internet, but you know, things are changing. They're trying to change. They're trying to make things better, and you just got to give them time. Everybody's going to hate it at first, but eventually everything will work out in the end. They may end up just completely retro, you know, just going back and saying, well, the comment system didn't work, but we still are going to have Google Plus because people are using it to share their videos. They are using it as for a community platform, which it's very successful at. So,
Like I think it's really weird because if they do end up changing it, I'm not gonna lie, it probably will be like not liked at all for Twitch anyway. Because there's been some layouts with with YouTube that I've actually really liked, and I've been like, oh, I could totally keep up with this. Like this is great. For example, like the channel layout, I don't really like the new one. The banner kind of sucks.
Like the one it's pissed me off. Sorry. But like the ones with we had the sidebars.
Yeah, I
Like,
really like those.
Where
ones.
when you were a partner, it actually meant something. Instead of everybody being able to, it looks like fucking Facebook.
And then there was another layout that was actually like the home layout, where everyone, like if you were subscribed to someone, it wouldn't be like in a line from when they did. It would just group up with them that day. Like whatever they uploaded would be in their section, and you could exit it out, and it wouldn't be on your feed anymore. And I thought that was a really good idea because then all the new stuff would just pop up, and you wouldn't have to like scroll through it and see if you missed anything.
Yeah,
So yeah, I
agree
think
with
if
that.
they do they do a lot of unnecessary things with their changes,
Yeah.
and they're just perfectly fine to begin with.
I just think it should be open to the community whether or not they want these changes to be made. Like that's my thing. It's like the whole the layout thing I was talking about. Like it pissed me off because I saw that people because this was before I got partnered, and I saw people had that that what's it called, the sidebar, and I was like, dude, that looks awesome. I mean, it sets you apart and everything like that. And then I get partnered, and like I think it was like 2 weeks later, after I had gotten partnered, they switched it, and I was like, I hate you.
Yeah,
Really?
something like that happened to me.
Because it's just like I don't understand. Like, and there were so many people who complained about it. They wanted the old layout back, and I didn't hear anybody who was like, "Oh, the new layout's cool. We like that." We basically just kind of, well, there's nothing we can do about it. We just got to settle with it. And I don't think that that's right, considering we are the people, not necessarily me and you and On Fire or anybody else that's a content creator in this call, but we as a community, the people who are being the content creators, we are the ones that are producing them money, and it doesn't seem like they listen for a damn when it comes
What
to
if
stuff
the
like this.
Google and YouTube or whatever, like the two companies, put you in complete control over your channel? Like you could customize it how you wanted, like it would be
I
the
think that'd
layout
be
you
amazing.
wanted. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Like,
But I don't
yeah,
think it'll
I mean,
happen
if-
because they want each channel to like kind of look similar and be kind of conformist, I guess, to what they want.
Yeah, I just think that like even if they just if they set out the layouts that they've had over the years, the ones that have worked, without bugs and stuff like that, and we're like, you can choose which layout you want. I think that would be awesome. I think it's just if they gave us the options to do what we want to do, I think everybody would be a lot more happy.
I have to agree. Alright, you just have to bear with us while Sam gets his shit together. You back, Sam?
Hey, that wasn't my fault. My internet didn't drop.
Well, it said that you were the problem.
Oh,
No, my internet didn't drop.
Well, you're the one that had the dots at the bottom.
you're the problem there, sir.
So,
Whatever.
anyway,
So,
go ahead. What's up?
Do we, have you even added this to the podcast yet where the viewers of the podcast could, like, go to a certain place and ask questions that we would answer?
Oh, absolutely. If you guys have any questions at any point in time, put them in the chat, and we'll get to them as much as we can or as we see them. I mean, at this point in time, we'll open it up. I'll let you guys gather some questions if you have any. I'll go ahead and do my little ads here. So if you don't know, you could go to onfire53.com and you can check up on any information about what I do as a content creator, as well as check up on what the Crafting Table podcast is doing. I am going to be updating it this weekend, so just look forward to that. As well as you can go to join.teambruno.org, and that's a great community in order for you to share your other videos with like-minded people, as well as interact with a great community. Then we have craft.teambruno.org, and that is the Minecraft server that we're currently playing on. It is completely custom built with command blocks, and it is a lot of fun. And you can come on here, and it is all ages and open to the public. So, let's see, do we have any comments yet?
No, I think what we should do is basically do what you just did, but let's go around the table and let everybody, talk about their social media, what they do, what kind of content they make.
One more thing.
How we did.
I just want to add one more thing. We are going to start doing these little interviews with YouTubers or content creators that cannot make it out to the podcast because of either the time constraints or whatever else. But we are going to offer interviews to anybody that wants to have one, and it's going to be added to the podcast channel as bonus content. So if you're not subscribed to the podcast channel, you want to go to youtube.com/thecraftingtablepod and subscribe there so that you can get that special content. We may play like sound bites here and there throughout the podcast when we have one, and whatnot, but to be able to see the full videos and the full interviews with those YouTubers, you can go to the actual channel. The first one that we have done so far is Inside Eddie, and it's an exclusive.
Oh yeah. So, Sam, tell us your turn.
What do I do?
Yeah, what kind of content you make? I mean, there may be some new viewers who don't know about you, bro.
Well, yeah, I know that.
Let them know who you is.
I was just asking if you want me to talk about my YouTube. Jeez.
Yeah.
Anyway,
hold on, let me take a selfie.
Oh God.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Anyway, on YouTube, I just do basically whatever I want. I do Let's Plays and playthroughs. There is a difference.
Shut your mouth.
And shut up, white boy. There is a difference. And yeah, I do that. I do Call of Duty Thoughts, and that's basically all I do, I guess. Current playthroughs I do are, let's see, too many to remember.
Currently, right now, you're doing Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein.
I'm not German, all right?
Whatever, you don't need to be German.
Yeah, you don't need to be German to know how to fucking pronounce a word.
Yeah, the newest one I'm doing is Wolfenstein. Episode 3 should be out today when you're watching this on YouTube.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, it's great. I do also... Shh. I also do Lego Movie video game with my girlfriend, Thief, Arkham Origins, Killzone Shadowfall, and Republic Commando. So, yeah. And then Call of Duty Thoughts, which is just a series that happens once every couple months, which is just me doing my current thoughts on whatever the topic is of Call of Duty. So, yeah, that's it.
So for me, I am a YouTuber first and a streamer second. I do Let's Plays on my channel. I am currently doing Assassin's Creed, the first one, and I actually just finished it. It should be up on Tuesday. Let me find out exactly what day that is.
The last episode?
Yeah, the last episode will be up on Tuesday the 27th. So that means this weekend I will be recording Conker's Bad Fur Day will be my next Let's Play. I'm going to be doing that as a Let's Play, and then after that I'm going to be going to Assassin's Creed 2, and I'm basically just going to go bounce back and forth from a retro game to the next Assassin's Creed and just kind of keep going until I get to at least Assassin's Creed 3. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to do Assassin's Creed 4. Of course, I've got a lot of time to, think about that, considering, I've got Assassin's Creed 2, yeah, Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and 3, so that's 4 games, plus the, 4 games in between, so I've got my schedule pretty tight for right now. And then here on Twitch, I stream here on the Join Team Bruno channel 6 days a week at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Right now I am doing a Let's Play of Fable The Lost Chapters. I haven't decided what I'm going to do after. And then on my own Twitch channel, I stream at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every single day, and I'm doing Final Fantasy VII right now. The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, and I'm so many games, dude. And then I'm deciding on a third one right now. Actually, I have a poll up that people are voting on to see what game I'm going to do next. It might end up being Spyro: Year of the Dragon, or I think Mega Man X. I think those are the two that are like
Mega
up
Man
there.
X is a solid game.
Yep, I picked Mega Man.
Yeah.
Yep. So there's going to be a lot of content. You know, I create a lot of content. You could probably ask my mom. She's in my streams all the time. I live here in my room. I'm always making content. I'm always, helping out the community. I'm always on Twitter trying to share people's videos. Just helping the community and trying to make myself, bigger and better.
You're trying to make yourself look good, huh?
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, and actually, before I let somebody else take this, I would like to thank On Fire again for you actually being able to see me right now, because he is the one that spotted me half of the money to actually purchase this webcam. So thank you so much for that, and definitely go check out all his stuff.
Can't wait to see what content you make from it. So,
Will
Scare
streaming every
cams.
day with-
Scare cams.
I actually that's okay. So
Keep it YouTube appropriate.
So actually, after I ain't doing none of that. I ain't doing none of that.
yeah, you better not. I'll repossess it.
You'll repossess it.
Yep. I'll get the UPS guy to go take it back.
It actually wasn't UPS who actually came. I don't know who the hell it was. It was just some like random dude in a van. It was creepy, but I had something to say. Now I don't remember. All right, well we'll just let Akasha go next. Is she still here?
Oh, yeah, I'm here. I'm just right now. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things of streaming again since I left the other thing, and so I'm gonna try to. I'm start streaming in the evening time on my channel, and then on Thursdays, 8:30 to 9:30 Eastern, and 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. Saturday nights on the Team Bruno for now. And hopefully I'll be streaming more on that channel.
Hopefully you won't delete
especially
the
since-
Left 4 Dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't do that again.
That'll be a
And I need to
memorable
get-
moment.
Get White Boy some more games so we can play more stuff
Yes.
like Gmod or something and play Stop It Slender.
I
and- yeah.
Do you do YouTube, right?
No, because YouTube does not like me
Why is
in
that?
my content.
Copyright problem.
Yes,
Oh, shit, I'm
copyright.
trying to
Every
get her
time
to
I
talk
look
about
up,
it.
yeah, every time there's a copyright issue. Whether I'm playing a game, no music playing in the background. It's the music in the game, part of the game. It's something.
Damn that audiovisual content.
I know.
The Mario,
It-
the
it sucks.
infamous Mario jump sound. That was a big thing that people were getting copyright for.
Put that thing down.
Really?
No, I'm not. It smells good. Okay, shut up.
Came out of a rhino's
been-
ass.
Yeah.
It was an elephant. Get it straight.
Oh, sorry. It was an elephant.
Yeah,
Great defense.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to get some more content up on YouTube because I hardly had really anything that is of use. That YouTube, but I asked, take away the audio. Do you want to take away audio? Well, no, that defeats the purpose of playing the game with audio.
Well, it doesn't take away the audio. It just takes away the.
The copyrighted material.
Yeah, it'll take away whatever is copyright.
Well, the games I played, the music is the most important part.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, because she plays a lot of like scary games and stuff like that. So if you don't have the atmosphere of the scary game, then there's no point in fucking.
Well,
opening it.
And
that's why you should just stick to streaming. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, streaming's a great,
Yeah.
great thing.
So,
I'm glad I got it.
Yeah, and I got to
Yeah,
get used to, pretty much talking to myself when there's no one in the room but me, just in case somebody pops in.
Oh yeah, that's definitely hard to get used to, but it's a great thing. What about you, Pokey Artist? What kind of stuff you do? Oh, you already went over
Yeah,
that.
we asked him this
Yes, I
question
did.
already.
My bad. Robot Zapper, it's your turn.
Well, streaming not until I get better internet.
Yeah, makes sense. Gotta
It
have good
does
internet.
not work. Well, I'd record Minecraft or I'd record whatever, but I can't stream it. I can record it, I can't stream it. For YouTube, I do really random animations, and Well, it's the summer, so I guess soon I'll re-download Fraps. I'm just way too lazy to do it. Just re-download Fraps because something went wrong and do some other things. Like,
Don't worry about Fraps. Go with
Fraps.
OBS.
Yes, I do
OBS
second
free.
that.
It's free.
OBS is free and it's actually great. I was against using it for a long time for my recording, for like my Let's Plays and stuff like that. I was like, oh, I don't want to do this. This is dumb. And then I tried it out. I was like, dude, this is so much easier. So much easier. So much easier. As long as you have someone there to help
Well,
you
actually-
figure out how to use it.
Actually, I have. For recording normal Minecraft Let's Plays, I do it with other people. Like, there's a lot of videos I'm in that's not mine.
Oh, okay.
Like, a ton of videos. Like, the Redcap guy I was talking about the last time, Redcap Creations, he animates my Minecraft character with him because we know each other. He uses a program called Minimator, which is a free animation software.
Yep, I've used it
Makes it
before.
Yeah, but it's, like, bad. He rigged it out so much, it looks like Cinema 4D. Which is, like, impossible to do.
That's
Get it,
great.
so
That's great.
he's
Well-
like the bootstrap buckaroo of Minimator.
That's
Yes.
That's pretty cool. I've played around with that software. It's not bad. It just takes a while to create
Here, I'll
something.
send you a link of one of his videos in Skype.
Very cool. All right, so what, Sam? What?
I was just gonna. I don't know if we were gonna jump into other topics or whatever.
Yeah, I mean we got another
20 minutes.
19 minutes.
Whatever.
Ooh,
Be
my
specific. I just want to ask like a little question. I don't know if it's not probably going to spread into a big topic because I was just thinking about it. I was thinking about YouTube in general. But do you guys think it's okay to be not really depressed, I guess, but like just kind of sad if your views drop?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it goes from month to month, and then you got to think about the months that a lot of people aren't going to spend a lot of time watching content because either it's the holidays or things like that. Like I don't know, what was it? A couple months ago, I had like really bad month.
I think it was February.
I think it was February.
Yeah, February
And
was a pretty crappy month. for everybody.
February is just a month that is not that great for stores. It's not that great for advertisers either because they're not paying for it. They're not paying for their advertisements to be on the videos.
Yeah.
So views drop also, I mean, you'll have it from time to time. You can't have a consistent amount of views until I'd say you get up past
100,000 subscribers.
yeah, probably 100,000 or more, where you would have the constant growth of viewers because then YouTube is promoting you. At this
Yeah.
time, with the current subscribers that we all have here, even combined, YouTube wouldn't think about promoting us until we got past a
sure.
certain point.
Yeah,
But
but
I mean- Go ahead.
I think it could, I don't know. Is it unreasonable for me to be sad like that? Okay, because I used to at one point a couple months ago I was hitting like a good amount of views, like 30 views per video, and I was really happy. But recently I've been having trouble getting past 10. People have been saying it's because of exams, like those are happening right now. But then I watched the Wolfenstein video and it was like 30 views I think at this point. And I want to thank you guys right away because I know you guys all watch that, so that means a lot to me. But so like, is it? Thank you. So like, does that matter, or is it just that my content is getting kind of like that since Wolfenstein's
No,
only
see,
been doing like 2 months?
You shouldn't quite second guess your content.
No,
If you're gonna put it out, you're putting it out because you want to put it out, not because other people are gonna like it or hate it. Do what you think is best, as well as do what you enjoy. If you enjoy playing that game, keep putting it out. If you
Yeah,
don't
this
enjoy,
guy-
then don't.
I was talking to this guy the other day, and he was telling me how to run my YouTube channel, basically. And he was
No.
telling me like I shouldn't upload what I upload, and I should upload things that will get views, like Goat Simulator and things like that. But I'm like, I don't really care about those games.
Just
like,
do the same thing that I do, man. Like that's like just how Onfire said. It's just people like. Of course, if you want to make it, really big and stuff like that, then that's what you got to do. But if you want to make it big, the old-fashioned way, with doing the stuff that you enjoy, just keep doing it the way you're doing it, man. Your content is great. You've got nothing to worry about. All of us here that are like constant content creators, deserve a lot more than we get. But you know, there's just so many other people who are doing it that it's just going to take us a little bit longer because you know we are so dedicated to doing what we do. Eventually, these people who are making content that are like making it hard for us to get anywhere, they're just going to weed out because they're going to give up. But, as long as you stay strong and stay, loyal to what you do, you ain't got nothing to worry about, man. Just gotta be focused. I mean, I get depressed all the time when I look at my analytics. I don't do it. I don't look at my analytics. I don't do none of that because it frustrates me and I think mine comes from a standpoint because I see a lot of people who get views and who get, I guess, quote unquote success for the content that they create when their content, and I'm not the only one who thinks this, is garbage compared to, I guess mine, and I think it's the only reason I get mad and I get depressed is because I'm like, why is this person right here getting so much response and getting so much love on their stuff when their commentary is horrible, the quality of the video is horrible. It's just a lot of things that are bad that I've been taught through bigger YouTubers and friends here on through the communities and stuff like that. This is a no-no. This is what you don't do, and they're still doing it and still getting somewhere with it. I mean, that's the only reason I get sad is because it pisses me off. I don't think I actually get sad. I get pissed off because it just doesn't make sense why people who have success who don't deserve it, and then us who I consider do deserve success aren't getting it. But,
it also kind of upsets me because, well, not really upsets me, but. I acknowledge White Boy tells me, and a lot of people do tell me, and I do understand that I do have a lot of series that I do, and it might be too much, but the thing is, I've kind of I don't know how to say that, but I think at one point when I do have enough subscribers and I do get the views, I'll start uploading more than one video a day, and that'll it'll kind of be easier, and people won't think it's that much since it's like going to be uploaded more regularly. Like I do get that currently every 6 days a new episode of a certain series will come out, and I get that that's too long for some people. But if I had more subscribers and more views on my videos, they would probably come out more like a lot more like reoccurring.
Does anybody else have any input on that whole subject? Because that's a great topic. That's a great. I mean, a lot of us who are content creators can relate to that. So,
if you're like,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
It helps if you're like in a group of people. Like Adlington, from Minecraft. Yeah, I know Minecraft. I talk about it all the time, but his quality is terrible. Is laggy and all that, but he gets subscribers because he's part of the Minecraft group.
And then that's where I don't think it's fair. If you're not putting out quality content, but I mean, it gets for me. It gets to the point where I'm thinking, like, I'm starting to makes me mad at humanity and stuff like that. Like, I start thinking, like, like I just think, like, why? Like, it just makes me mad because makes me thinking, why are people so stupid to watch people who, the quality of the content is garbage? Why the hell are they watching it? It just go on ahead and go poke artist. I know you're gonna say something before I get mad.
Basically, it's like saying why go watch my videos when you can go watch Red Caps.
Well, I'm not just saying that. I mean, if you have quality content and you're actually into it and you're actually trying to do what you do, then and that's another thing. Stop saying that. I had somebody the other day who was hitting me up on Twitter and was like, they followed me and they knew that I was a content creator and they're like, oh, I subscribed to your channel, you got good content, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, that's cool. And I'm like, what kind of content do you make? He's like, oh, I make garbage. And that pisses me off. Quit saying that you make shitty content. If you make shitty content, quit making the content. That doesn't make any sense. If you don't have faith in your own content, then quit doing it. That doesn't make any sense. You're not going to be the best. You're not going to be, PewDiePie. You're not going to be SkyDoes Minecraft, or you're not going to be Boogie2988. You're not going to be that big at first. If you're just starting out, it's going to take time for you to quote-unquote mold your craft. So quit hating, because you're not going to get anywhere. If you hate on yourself, if you don't enjoy the content that you're making, nobody else is going to enjoy it. So just, I don't know. There's my rant.
That was very inspirational. Can we get a little snippet of that? Holy
So,
crap!
Pookie,
I'm
go on ahead
inspired.
before I'm sweating because I'm getting anxious. Go ahead.
I feel like I'm in trouble, but I don't know.
No, you're not
I
in
just
trouble, man.
stream what
Nah,
I just stream what I want to, and if people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't.
Yeah, it's just. Yeah, exactly. If you enjoy making the content, then that's what you should do. But
But I'm
don't
cool.
hate on your content, because if you tell people that you make shitty content, they're not going to want to come check it out. Even if you don't think it's good, others are going to think it's great. You know, my first Let's Play on YouTube was Final Fantasy VII, and I can honestly say that was shitty content. Just because, you know, how I was recording and stuff like that, but I'm not ashamed of it. You know, it just shows, and a lot of people are like, oh, why don't you delete the video if you delete the series if you don't think it's good? Well, people want to see where I came from and where I am now. You know, now I'm here on Twitch and I'm streaming. I have a face cam. I have a professional microphone now. You know, I'm actually making quality content, or even more quality content than I was before. It's just, I guess, basically just if you think you don't make quality content, ask others. But don't say right off, I make crappy content, because ain't nobody gonna watch it then. Because they'll just take your word for it. Because if you're the content creator and you think it's shit, then ain't nobody else gonna want to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Inspiration for every video on
Right.
YouTube.
I'll jump in now before you continue.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no kidding. Had like 4
So,
times.
about
Now 5.
a year ago.
Now 6.
Yeah, about a year ago, before I stopped doing Minecraft videos, they were losing, like, the quality was just inconsistent, and it came to the point where I stopped just doing YouTube altogether, and it wasn't until I got my job. I got my job pretty much straight after it, so in terms of income, I was out of a drought in a sense, and then it wasn't until about a month or two ago that I decided I wanted to do Let's Plays, which forwarded me on to getting a PS3 and an Elgato capture system for it. And I've got a consistent amount of episodes that will be coming out every Sunday, and it's just me enjoying the game itself. You know, I'm just playing the game and enjoying it. And so I understand when, like, you know, you can be sad about your views and content, etc. But overall, you know, just enjoy what you do and just do it for the sake of enjoying it, not for other people's.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person that kind of I like that people watch my shit, and I feel sad if they don't though. I don't know. I'm kind of
that's completely okay, and that's why, like, because I know where this topic comes from, because I remember we had that discussion. But like, I mean, I'm not gonna necessarily go into that whole discussion we had, but if you have people who are hating on your content, just brush it off. Like, I had somebody that was hating on my content. I was streaming. Actually, I have people, I'm not going to name names, but they know who the hell they are, that regularly come into my streams and just talk mess all the time. And, you know, it has gotten to the point where I'm just like, you know, these are people that are friends of mine, you know, that are content creators themselves. Well, one of them is. The other one's, I'm not going to go into that. But, you know, it's getting to the point where I'm just like, I don't even want to talk to you, dude. If you're just, all you're going to do is come into my streams and just talk mess, then why the hell do I want you around? You know, that's not, you know, be supportive. Don't be a dick.
That's very true. Very true.
You have no idea, On Fire. You missed
I'm
it.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Dude,
I had to run to the bathroom.
Like, my heart. Like,
He had a rant.
Man. I did. It was great.
I have my son knocking up on the door. He apparently is awake, which is wonderful. But I think Bruno teleported us here for a drop party really quick. Why don't you get into a chamber, guys?
Oh, well, I'm not even
Pick
on
a
the server.
chamber.
Hold on now.
Chamber 4.
Bruno,
we
teleport
stand
me
on the
too.
lantern.
Can somebody teleport me? I'm not even in. I just got back on the server because I went
I
idle.
was wondering what
Yeah, I was
wondering
like,
what
what the hell
happened.
just happened?
Nobody
Oh,
said
God.
nothing. No, we were all just enjoying my rant. Apparently.
Really?
Oh, I didn't get
I
anything.
feel like I'm on a ride.
I'm on fire. I'm on
There's
fire
nothing
53,
in this
buddy.
one.
I'm on fire 53.
But there is school.
Thank you.
Oh man, you know, actually, you know that On Fire we were talking about the like the highlight reel for the podcast. I think we need to add in that stream Acacia did the other week, the other day with her and Sam and.
Oh my
And
God.
having a heart attack and everything. I'm gonna go in number 1 because I am
What
number
are you
1.
talking about?
Yeah, we'll have to do
That's
that.
it, number 1. Just saying. Like, there's nothing in the dispenser.
What
Oh,
are you
there's
talking
nothing?
about, by the way?
You really don't know what we're talking about? The whole,
you can-
like,
Oh,
you giggling like a little girl and
Laugh
her.
attack?
Yeah.
Oh, I made a highlight of that. I uploaded that to YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think we should add that to the podcast, like, reel.
That
I didn't get a
that's
damn
funny.
thing.
I didn't get.
I didn't get nothing either.
I got
I
lit
got
on
2
fire.
god apples, 1 bookshelf, 2 blocks of iron, and a wind sword.
No, damn it! I almost got that.
I got a shovel.
I didn't get nothing. I got somebody's ashes.
You got somebody's
all that.
ashes.
Creepy.
Her
Yeah.
asses at first. I got somebody's asses.
Ashes.
You got somebody's
Well,
ass.
thank you very much, Bruno, for putting us in here. And this is what we do on the server on Sundays. This is what I like to call the Dropinator. Basically, it will drop random items. And if you're locked into the chamber, so you get what you get in that chamber. Each chamber has different items to get, so it's completely random on who gets what. So you can get like really good items, or you can get caught on fire. You know, so that's the whole play on it. Of
You
course.
should- On fire, you
Lucky,
should just
I
play
didn't get
games.
caught on
Whoa,
fire.
what the hell?
Oh my
You-
god. Oh my god. What happened? What happened?
Now
we doing
we're
PvP right
in
You know what?
we're in the area now where there is PvP that is allowed on the server.
Oh my god.
So
I'm lagging, so don't kill me.
On fire, I didn't get to hear. I didn't get to say my joke.
you didn't get to say your joke. Say your joke now.
I was gonna say you should only play games where you can go be on fire and just like every chance be like I'm on fire.
Yeah, I know, right?
be
Everybody
beautiful.
else says
That's great
that they're on
branding.
fire. But this is stuff that Rufus has
You bitch!
built, and
here,
he
you
did a
fucking
really
big
great
fat-
job.
It's like not Path of Exile. Wait, is that the game we played?
Oh my god!
Yes, Path of Exile. Oh my
It's like
god.
Path of Exile all over again.
Somebody give me some food so I can kill Sam.
Chase me, chase me.
I'm out of hunger. I can't do nothing.
I broke my sword on
I'm
Sam.
sorry, Sam. Oh wait,
You
never
son of
mind,
a
I'm lagging,
bitch.
so-
I trusted you.
Don't worry. If it's
Oh my
serious,
God,
in my PvP.
And right there, that guy right there is who we have to thank for this Minecraft server, Corporal Bruno. So we're getting ready to go ahead and end the stream here.
Oh, I died.
I gotta go and check on my son because he is awake and probably needs a diaper change. So, thank you very much, guys, for coming onto the podcast. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much for coming out and watching the stream. We are here every Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, so make sure you hit us up again. And stay tuned on the channel because we have Corporal Bruno playing, what's it called again, guys? Because I'm not going to say it wrong again.
Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein.
All right, very good. So
Wolfenstein: The New Order.
make sure you stay and hang around for that. And like again, thank you very much for being a part of the podcast, guys, and appreciate you. We'll catch you
Yeah,
guys later.
robot for podcast.
Bye.